Shanti. This is the Avyakt Murli of 22nd of February 1984, and the title is The Experience of the Four Combined Form of the Confluence Age. Today, Bap Dada is seeing the combined form of all the children. Do all of you children know your combined form very well? Firstly, you elevated souls are combined with your last old body, but a body that makes you extremely valuable. All of you elevated souls are carrying out an elevated task with the support of that body and are also experiencing a meeting with Bap Dada through it. It is an old body, but the greatness of that final body is that you elevated souls have an alokik experience through its support. Therefore, the soul and body are combined. You mustn't have any consciousness of it being an old body, but be a master and make it work. Therefore, become soul conscious and a karma yogi and enable the physical organs to work. Secondly, there is the combined form of your alokik form and the form without an image, and of the whole cycle. It is only now that you can experience this combined form. This is the experience of the combined form of you and the Father. By always remaining a Master Almighty authority, always being victorious, always being a destroyer of obstacles for everyone, always having good wishes and elevated feelings, elevated words, elevated drishti, and elevated actions. You give others the experience of your being a world benefactor. This makes you an embodiment of solutions to all problems in a second. It makes you a bestower and master bestower of blessings for yourself and for others. Simply always remain stable in this combined form, and you will easily become an embodiment of success in remembrance and service. The method will just be in name, and success will always be with you. At this time, a lot more time is being taken in following the method. Success is experienced according to capacity. However, the more you constantly remain in this alokik, powerful combined form, the greater success you will experience through this method. Then you will experience greater attainment than the effort you make. The meaning of being an embodiment of success is that success is already guaranteed for every task. Let this be your practical experience. The third combined form is I, the Brahmin. Who am I? An angel. The Brahmin form and the final karmatic angelic form. The experience of this combined form will make you into an image that grants this world visions. With the awareness of being a Brahmin and an angel as you walk and move around, and as you play your part in the corporeal world through the physical body, you will experience yourself to be a companion of Father Brahma, an angel of the subtle region, who has come to the corporeal world into a body for world service. You will experience yourself to be beyond corporeal feelings and one who has adopted an Avyakt form. These Avyakt feelings, that is, feelings of being an angel, will automatically make you Avyakt, that is, They will easily transform the sanskars of gross words and behavior of a gross nature and gross feelings. When feelings change, everything changes. Let there always be such avyakt feelings in your form. Let your awareness be that you are Brahmins who are angels. Now let that awareness take a practical form. The form is constantly, easily, and automatically maintained. To put it into a practical form means you are always an Avyakt angel. To stay in the awareness of sometimes forgetting and sometimes remembering is the first stage. To become the form is the elevated stage. Fourthly, the future four-armed image, the combined form of Lakshmi and Narayan, because at this time the soul is being filled with the sanskars of becoming like both Lakshmi and Narayan. Sometimes you will become Lakshmi and sometimes you will become Narayan. The combined form of the future reward should be just as clear. Today an angel and tomorrow a deity. One moment an angel and the next moment a deity. Your kingdom and your royal form are about to come. They are almost ready. Your thoughts should be clear and powerful in this way, because through the form of your clear and powerful thoughts emerging, your kingdom will come close. Your emerged thoughts will create the new world. That is, they will bring it into this world. When your thoughts are merged, the new world cannot be made to emerge. Together with Brahma, this thought of Brahmins too will reveal the new world on this earth. Father Brahma is still waiting to play the first part in the new world with you Brahmin children because of his promise to go with you. If Brahma alone were simply to become Krishna, then what would he do by himself? He also needs those who are to play with him and study with him. This is why Father Brahma says to the Brahmins, become equal to me. The Father who has adopted the Avyakt form, that is, be one with an Avyakt form who has an Avyakt angelic stage. Angels will become deities. Do you understand? Only by remaining stable in all these combined forms will you become complete and perfect. You will become equal to the Father and easily experience success in your actions. Double foreigners have a deep desire to have a conversation and to celebrate a meeting with Bap Dada. You all feel that you should meet Baba today. However, everything has to be considered in this corporeal world. It is the world under the sun, moon, and stars. Come to the world beyond all of this, and you can sit there all the time. Bap Dada also loves every child for his or her specialty. Some of you think that certain ones are more loved and that you yourselves are not loved as much. It is not like that. Maharathis are loved because of their own specialty, and in front of the Father, each of you is a Maharathi in your own way. You are great souls and therefore Maharathis. In order to carry on with the task, someone has to be made an instrument with love. Otherwise, you have all received your own places for the sake of the task. Would anything work if everyone were to become a dadi? Someone has to be made an instrument. In fact, in your own way, all of you are dadis. Everyone is called Didi or Dadi. Nevertheless, all of you together have made one an instrument. Did all of you make her the instrument, or was it just the father who made her an instrument? Just for the sake of the activities, and according to each one's task, someone has to be made an instrument. This doesn't mean that all of you are not Maharathis. You too are Maharathis. You are Mahavirs. If those who challenge Maya are not Maharathis, then what are they? For Bap Dada, even children who do the 7 days course are Maharathis because they only do the weekly course when they understand that they want to make their life this elevated. They have issued a challenge, and so they are Maharathis and Mahavirs. Bap Dada constantly reminds all of you children to put a slogan into practice. One thing is to maintain your original stage, and the other is to interact with others. In your original stage, all of you are big, none of you are small. In activity, someone has to be made an instrument. Therefore, in order to remain always successful in your activity, the slogan is give regard and receive regard. To give regard to others is to receive regard. Receiving is merged in the giving. Give regard and you will receive regard. The way to receive regard is to give. It is not possible not to receive regard when you give regard. However, give it from your heart, not just superficially for your own gain. Those who give regard from their heart receive regard in their heart. If you give superficial regard, you will receive superficial regard. Always give from your heart and receive with your heart. With this slogan, you will always remain free from obstacles, free from waste thoughts, and carefree. Then you won't have the worry. What will happen to me? Everything of mine is already accomplished. It is already guaranteed. You will remain carefree. And for such elevated souls, the elevated reward of the present and the future is already fixed. No one can change this. No one can take anyone else's seat. It is fixed. It is fixed, and you are therefore carefree. This is called being equal to the Father and being one who follows the Father. Do you understand? Baba has special love for the double foreign children. Not superficial love, but love from the heart. Bab Dada has told you that there is an old song. I came having crossed very high barriers of the world. This is the song of the double foreigners. You crossed all the high barriers of the ocean, religions, countries, and languages, and belonged to the Father. This is why you are loved by the Father. The people of Bharat were worshippers of the deities anyway. They have not crossed high barriers. However, you double foreigners have crossed the high barriers so easily. This is why Bap Dada sings songs of this specialty of you children from his heart. Do you understand? Baba is not telling you this just to please you. Some children playfully say that Bap Dada pleases everyone. However, Baba pleases each one meaningfully. Ask yourselves whether Bap Dada is saying this just for the sake of it, or whether it is practical. You have crossed high barriers and come here, have you not? You get your ticket with so much effort. As soon as you leave here, you start to save money for it. When Bap Dada sees the love of you children and how you adopt methods to reach here with so much love, and how you actually arrive here, see the method of love and the deep love of you loving souls, Bap Dada is pleased. Ask those from far away how they come here. Even though they have to make effort, at least they reach here. Acha? To those who remain constantly stable in the combined form, to those who remain constantly stable in the Avyakt feeling, the same as the Father, to those who constantly experience being an embodiment of success, to those who grant a vision through their powerful equal form, to those who are constantly carefree and are guaranteed to be victorious, to such children, Bap Dada's love, remembrance, and namaste. Bap Dada speaking to the group from San Francisco. Do all of you experience yourselves to be special souls in the whole world? This is because out of all the souls in the world, you special souls have received the fortune of recognizing the Father. To recognize the highest and high Father is such great fortune. You recognized Him, forged a relationship with Him, and had attainment. Now, do you experience yourselves to be the masters of all the Father's treasures? Since you are always His children, then to be His child means to always have a right. Revise this awareness again and again. Who am I? Whose child am I? Only those who experience a powerful form of awareness at Amrit Vela remain powerful. If Amrit Vela is not powerful, then many obstacles will also come throughout the day. Therefore, let Amrit Vela always be powerful. At Amrit Vela, the Father Himself comes to give you children special blessings. Those who take these blessings at that time are able to have the stage of an easy yogi throughout the day. So let the combination of study and Amrit Vela always remain especially powerful. Then you will always remain safe. Speaking to the German group, do you always consider yourselves to be world benefactor souls of the world benefactor Father? This means to be full of all treasures. Only when you yourself are full of all treasures can you give to others. Therefore, you are souls who are always full of all treasures, children, and so masters. Do you experience this? To say Father means to be a child and a master. This awareness automatically makes you a world benefactor, and this awareness makes you constantly fly in happiness. This is Brahman life, to remain full, to fly with happiness, and always to have the intoxication of a right to the Father's treasures. You are such elevated Brahmin souls. Acha?